Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys saw the last video, then you officially know that we are expecting. If you have not seen that video, I'm going to try to link it down below for you guys so you can get a glance at it as well. But yes, we are officially expecting. We are super excited. I actually found out on Friday and it completely took me by surprise because I was 11 DPO and I had officially just given up on actually even taking tests because I was just tired of getting negative results. If you're like me and have been trying to conceive for quite some time, you know that seeing those negative results just day after day or just week after week, it really like crushes you, like to a level where it's not even easy to explain. So I was just over it at that point, and I had just gotten to a place mentally where I was just like, you know what, like, if it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. I'm just like not even gonna stress over the whole situation. And I took an Amazon cheapie and I thought I saw a really faint line. And literally as soon as I got that faint line, my husband came home from work and he was like calling my name, and I had to like run off and like hide the camera because if it was positive, I didn't want him to find out like just abruptly like coming home from work. I wanted to tell him in a really cute way. And to my surprise, he had brought home flowers because we were having a date night, and I was just like overwhelmed with emotions. I was trying to like hold back tears because I felt like there's a very high chance that I just got a positive pregnancy test. At the same time, he's surprising me on date night with flowers and Chinese food because that's as far as our date nights go lately, since, you know, we are a military family and we don't live near our family and friends like we used to. So since the Amazon cheapie test was so faint, when I say faint, I mean ridiculously faint, guys. Like, I tried to take pictures of it, I tried to capture it on camera, but it was just so light that I could not see anything. So I decided to just hold off and do it the next morning because I knew my husband had to do like some hiking trip for, you know, the military, and I knew he was going to be out of the house for a few hours on Saturday. So I knew during that time span I was going to try and take a test. I luckily had one more 6 days sooner test because I know if I only had Amazon cheapies left, it would have just made it 10 times harder for me to determine whether or not I indeed was pregnant. At the same time, my kids can read now, so anytime I purchase pregnancy tests, it has to be like because I either ordered it for pickup or for drive up for Target or like through Amazon, because like if I'm in aisles, they're just looking at the entire area, reading everything in sight, and I don't want to try to explain to my children that mommy thought she was pregnant but she's not pregnant, you know, because the girls will get super excited. Miles doesn't understand just yet. So anyway, I had one more test left and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take it. And when I took it, I was just so overwhelmed, just once again with emotions, just like thinking maybe I had line eye, just hoping and praying that I was not going to get another negative, and just really anxious. And I was shaking. There was a point where I had to just stop and take a breath because I felt like I was going to faint. Like I was just so just anxious. I don't even know why I had so much anxiety. I went in the bathroom and saw a positive. Like there was just no question. It was pretty faint-ish, but it wasn't like as faint as the Amazon. You could 100% see that I was pregnant, and like I just like broke down because I've had so many negative results, guys. And if you guys have been watching throughout this TTC journey, you already know that like I've had negative after negative, like confusion trying to determine when I ovulate, and plus I'm breastfeeding, so I wasn't sure if maybe that was making it a little bit harder for me to try to conceive. But at the same time, I'm like, people get pregnant while breastfeeding all the time, so it doesn't make sense. So I just had so many emotions, so many feelings, so much doubt, and so many of you guys were able to just encourage me and support me through this trying time. With that being said, I was over the moon and just crying at this point. Like I couldn't even believe it. Like I just had to keep looking at it, and I knew that Sunday was going to be Father's Day, so I figured that would be the perfect time to tell my husband, because I felt like he has been, you know, just as impatient and excited when it comes to trying to conceive our 4th baby, and I really want to tell him in a special way. So thankfully, also on Saturday, on the base, they had this Father's Day craft going on at the library where kids could come in and make Father's Day cards for their fathers, but they could also make cards for other family members. Like, it wasn't just a craft station for children, it was just for like any military family. So I thought that would be the perfect time to make a card. I'm going to show you guys that whole video and shebang of me telling him on Father's Day, possibly in the next video. But yeah, I pretty much made him a card from the little one, and the card was pretty much just handwritten and very simple, and I decided to gift it to him in a little gift bag along with a pregnancy test showing them that I was 100% pregnant, and his reaction was just perfect. Like, he has just been like rubbing my belly and saying the sweetest things ever since. So yeah, I just really wanted to make this video to kind of give you guys a little insight on how I've been feeling post taking a pregnancy test and it actually being positive, and just to kind of talk about how excited that we are, and just how thankful again I am that I have you guys here supporting me, encouraging us, and overall being just as excited as we are. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.